Okay, I'm on. This is Kathleen with Kal-Ven Tag and Title Service, located at 627 North Collington Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. Zip code is 21205. Our phone number is 410-668-6000. Website is www.kalventagtitle.com. Hours are Monday through Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Thursday through Saturday is 8 to 8, and Sunday is 10 to 5. I'm also a licensed Pennsylvania tag and title agent here in the state of Maryland. Today I want to talk about answers to bad reviews Kal-Ven has gotten. I'm here to answer your questions because I don't like the fact that people will go on my page and be giving me bad reviews on dumb stuff. That doesn't make sense. I'm kind of like, some days I'm like kind of like pissed to answer your questions, you know. So today I want to address all these reviews, all these bad reviews I've gotten, because sometimes you will wonder why the customers are not considerate. They don't like put themselves in your shoes as a business owner to know that sometimes we have things we deal with, or maybe we'll have customers we're attending to. Some people will call and call and call and call, and you'll be like, Jesus, what's going on? You know, not being considerate to wonder if probably she's with a customer, or maybe she's busy or something. If you call 2 or 3 times, that's fine, but wait for the owner to get back to you. If they're busy, they can't talk to you at that point in time. So if what you want to do is something that requires an emergency, you're free to go somewhere else. Call other tag and title agents. There are so many of them. There are like millions of them here in the state of Maryland. So I get pissed when people will leave me a review because I was closed or I did not answer the phone. I hate that. I'm not the only tag. It'd be nice to have your business, but let me call you at my convenience when it's okay for me. People don't know we have our issues, we have problems, or maybe, who knows, I work at night because I have a job I do. So when people be calling me and I don't answer, they go to my page and leave me a bad review. That doesn't make sense, because I'm not the only tag and title person in the state of Maryland. If you want my business, then wait until I call you back. Wait until it's convenient for me to call you. Anyway, I'm going to state some of the ones I can remember that I got since the course of this business. I remember when I newly opened, I had this white guy that came to me. You know, like when you're new in the business, you know, because they don't give you a lot of information, they just hand the license to you and you figure it out. So this was my first lien holder I was trying to record. I got this guy, he came to me on a Sunday. So when he came to me, the guy claimed he waited for 3 hours. Can you tell me if any normal human being will go to someone's business and wait for 3 hours? That was the exaggeration he gave. When this guy came, I had people ahead of him. And well, from what people said, I was the only person probably open at that point. So if you wanted me to register your vehicle, you should have waited for me to finish with people who were ahead of you. So this guy got pissed, he was really agitated. I don't know if he was expecting me to leave the people I was registering and jump on him to register his vehicle because he's Alpha and the Omega. I don't know if that was what he was expecting from me. I said, sir, be patient. When I get to you, I will answer you. Anyway, cut story short, I quickly registered the vehicle, and when he got to his turn, he had an attitude. I kind of like tried to comport myself, you know, dealing with him. You know, because sometimes when they see you have an accent, people think you have nothing upstairs. I get that a lot. And I take it personal when you try to make me feel like I'm a dumb, or maybe I don't know what I'm doing in my business. So let me inform you, I do right in the state of Maryland. I've been in business for the past 8.5 years by the grace of God, by the special grace of God who has made this possible. I do not have a single citation here in the state of Maryland. So please, if I don't take your business, maybe it wasn't meant to be. I don't know why people, when you send them away, because I look at it like, if there'll be a reason for me not to register this vehicle, God is avoiding something from me. I don't push it when I can't register a vehicle. This guy came to me, there was a lien on his title. So being a new tag and title agent, I didn't know they abbreviated the lien holders. So I spelled out the full name and I couldn't find the lien holder. It was later. Another customer came to me that I put the lien holder, I couldn't find it. Then I started like typing gradually. I put Mary, land, you know, I was spelling, and all of a sudden I saw that they abbreviated it. Mary, I think, yeah, maybe MD, and then they spelled out the rest of it. You know, I didn't know they did that. So this white guy came, I spelled out the full lien holder information, and I couldn't find it, not knowing that it was abbreviated. So I told the guy, I said, sir, I'm really sorry, I can't find your lien holder. No, I couldn't find your lien holder. Please, I won't be able to register this vehicle. I have to see the lien holder in order for me to register this vehicle. So this guy was pissed. He snatched his paperwork and left my business. And as soon as he left, that was the first lien, that was the first bad review I got in my business. He left. And then later when he left my business, the next vehicle I was registering that had a lien also, I put the lien holder. And when I started like spelling out the lien holder gradually, I noticed that they abbreviated this company name, this lien holder. I said, oh my God, I think I see my mistake, whereby I couldn't locate the other guy's lien holder. So this guy left me a bad review saying that he came to me, I didn't know what I was doing. Yes, I didn't know what I was doing. I was new in the business. I didn't know they abbreviated the lien holders or the company names, you know, yeah, lien holders. So that was how I missed it. And this guy went to my page. So I don't know if he talked like 2 pages on my page, you know. They came to me, spent 3 hours. I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, God bless you that you went somewhere else. Sometimes when something doesn't work for me, I thank God because it's a problem pushed away from me. That is how I see things. That is how I interpret things. If it's not meant to be, I thank God that, because I always tell God, whatever is mine, let me process, and whatever is not mine, let there be a mistake that will make me not to process. That has been guiding me in this business. So I look at it as one of those things. But anyway, I apologize. I didn't know. I just realized that they abbreviated the lien holders. That was the bad first review I got. Another one was another customer that called me repeatedly. Some of them will call you like 50 times in 1 minute. If I was attending to a customer and I had people here, how was I going to answer a call like that? Customers need to be considerate. When you call in a business, call them 1 or 2 times or 3 times, that's okay. But wait for them to call you back. You do not keep calling 50, 100 calls. That's not right. After all, there are so many tag and title people out there. But if you want my business, please be patient with me. I will return your call or return your calls. All you have to do is give me time. Give me time to return. I might be busy. Maybe I worked overnight. I was sleeping. That was why I did not answer your calls or whatever, you know. So please, whenever a business is closed or they're not answering you, I beg you in the name of God, you don't have to patronize me every day. If you call me, I don't answer, you are free to go somewhere else. Please. It'd be nice to have your business, but I'm not going to disrupt my sleep to take your business. It would be nice to do so, but please, I need to sleep to be healthy to run my business. So please, you guys need to be considerate. If you call a business repeatedly and they don't answer, that's not enough reason to go and blast their business, try to destroy their business, that they don't answer calls. You call and call nobody. You cannot call someone 50 calls in 1 minute. That's unheard of. Call 1 or 2 times and then wait for them to respond back to you. I would like to have your business, but wait for me to call you back. So this person kept calling repeatedly, and for some reason when I finally answered, I think I was closed, you know. That day I got off early, so I closed. And then this guy got mad because my hour said open and I told him I was closed. So he went to my page and blasted me. Another one was a customer who came to me, I issued plates, and then the next day he called me, said, Miss Liva, you charged me so much for this registration. I told him, sir, I said, I thought you called me before coming to me, and I gave you a quote. He said, no, you did not give me a quote. I said, please, next time when you come into me, call around first. Call me to give you a quote before coming to me. Each Tag and Tyro people have charged differently. I could charge you 80, I could charge you 100, another person might charge you 120, another person might charge you 150. So please call around and find out whichever business that is convenient for you, or yes, the Tag and Tyro that is cheaper for you to go do your business. Because a lot of people will come here, will have a lot of problems, and you want me to register your vehicle for peanuts. No. If your paperwork is not right and I'm fixing it for you, it's not going to be peanuts. You have to pay for my time. Talking. Some people keep you here talking for hours and they want you to register a vehicle for peanuts. No. If I'm fixing your paperwork and I'm working hard to get your vehicle is taking me an hour to register, you have to pay for my service fee. So this guy registered his vehicle, called me the next day, he said, oh, your fees, you charge me a lot of money. I said, sir, I got bills to pay. I thought you called me before coming. I said, please, next time before you come to me, make sure you call me, ask me how much it is going to cost you or what my service fee is, and I'll give it to you. If you feel comfortable coming to me, you're free to come to me. This business is not a do or die, because I do have some people that will come when I tell them my service fee, they're screaming, they get angry. You don't have to get angry. Call around. Call around. If I'm the cheapest, you come to me. Don't come here and be making drama or fighting me like I have to take your business. I have told you my service fee. So call around. It's either you're polite to negotiate with me. Don't come here with a nasty attitude and expect me to work something out with you after you must have approached me in the wrong manner. They say manner of approach matters a lot. If you approach me nicely, believe you me, I will lower my price to take your business. But when you approach me like you are the one running this business and you are paying my bills, then I have a problem with that. So please, call me before coming. I'm a very knowledgeable Tag and Tyro agent. I know what I'm doing here. So if I take your business or I handle your paperwork, I'm handling it right. So when I ask for a service fee, you pay my service fee. If you don't feel comfortable, please say thank you and then go out. I will not even be mad that you went somewhere else. It's heavier for me that you here sitting arguing and you making somebody's blood pressure to rise because of a business. I don't do business like that. If a business is gonna come with nagging and anger and people yelling, I don't need that business. I'll send you away. Please, you can go somewhere else. You don't have to register this vehicle with me. Call around if I'm the cheapest. I had a customer that called me one time. I gave her 280. I don't know how much. I think she paid like 800 for the vehicle. I gave her 280. And then she said, oh, it's too expensive, and she left. I said, okay, no problem. As soon as she left, 5 minutes later, she called me, said, oh, yeah, I'm coming. Please, are you there? Yes, I stayed with the price you gave me. She went somewhere else, and they gave her a higher quote, and she was running to me. So please, call around and know what you are getting yourself into. Ask questions. Why are you charging me this so much money? Why is my registration so high? If you purchase a vehicle for 10,000, it's not the same as someone who purchased a vehicle for 500 or 800. So the sales tax matters. The more the fees I'm collecting, if I'm collecting 1,000 from MVA, definitely I'll be charging you like 150 to do that registration. If there's a lien on it, I'm gonna charge you. So please call around before you come to my place of business, and do not leave me a bad review because I charged you without you calling around. Call me before you come to me. So please, I don't like when people will come to me, they come to me and I tell them, and you know what? Before I issue the plate, immediately I put all the information in the system. I normally tell them, sir, this is how much it will cost you. And some of them will say, oh, that's expensive. I say, okay, this is how much I'm going to charge you. And then they take their paperwork and walk away. I never register a vehicle without letting the customer know that this is how much it's going to cost before I went ahead to register the vehicle. Or before I go ahead to register the vehicle, I always say, okay, sir, this is your total. Do you agree or do you want to proceed, or you can't afford it? I'll put the say, okay, what do you say? It's gonna cost you $250, it's gonna cost you $260, depending on the sales tax on the vehicle. So I'll tell you the fees, and then you'll be like, oh no, it's too expensive. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is the best I can do. Sometimes I'll say, okay, my service fee, I'll reduce it by $10 or $20 just to get the business. Some of them will still be angry. Oh no, I don't want, it's too expensive, and they walk away. That's okay. I like it when you do things like that, but don't make it like, oh, why is this so expensive? And you here making drama. Why are you charging me so much? You know, this and that. No. If it's expensive, take your paperwork quietly and leave. Next time, call me. If I'm cheaper, you come to me. You don't have to do business with me every day. Call me whenever my price is okay for you. You come and do business. Anyway, that's by God. I had another customer that came to me to notarize. When she came to me, the paperwork was already notarized, where it says notary section, you know, whereby the notary public, you know, would witness the person's signature. This customer signed and brought the paperwork to me. I said, ma'am, you've already signed. I can't go through with this notary. The notary, this section, that's why they say sign before a notary public. You do not sign and bring this paperwork to me. This lady was here arguing. I said, ma'am, I cannot proceed with this. I asked her, did I see you sign? She said, no. I said, ma'am, I do not witness a signed document. This woman was here arguing. I was like this. She said, ma'am, can I resign? I said, no. Go and bring me a clean sheet of paper. Go and bring me another application. And then when you bring it this time, do not sign. Bring it here. Once I have verified your ID is valid, and everything, your paperwork is right, then I'll proceed to witnessing the paperwork. She was here arguing. Can I resign? Check the signature on my license is the same as this. I said, ma'am, I cannot witness this, period. And she was here arguing. I was like this. I said, ma'am, I cannot notarize. I raised my voice a little bit. This lady left my business, slammed my door, went to my page. She did not even leave. She was inside her car in front of my business. Blasted me. I was rude and this and that was it. I also had another notarization whereby this customer brought me a bill of sale for me to notarize. And I said, ma'am, this seller notarized their section. You know, Maryland Standard bill of sale has a seller's signature whereby they will notarize separately. So this time, this lady came to me to notarize the buyer section. So when I looked at the bill of sale, there was no price on it. I said, ma'am, the seller did not state the price you put on this vehicle, because this was a vehicle that was 7 years or newer. So I said, you need to take this paperwork, this paper, back to the seller and have the seller print the price on this paper. And I don't know the reason why the first notary person notarized this paper without the price on this bill of sale, because that's what we are trying to verify here. We're trying to vouch the price the seller is claiming. I said, ma'am, I cannot notarize this. I need you to take this paperwork back to the seller and have the seller put that price on it. I cannot notarize a bill of sale with no price. So please, she said, let me put the price. I said, no. Take this paperwork to the person that you purchased it from. Let them put the price. This lady was here arguing. I said, ma'am, I cannot help you. I cannot notarize. My yes is yes and my no is no. No amount of argument or talking or Jesus Christ that will make me change my mind. Some people come here, they hear my accent, they think I have nothing upset. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. Please, I know what I'm doing, okay? I went to school. I have bachelor's of science in business administration, and I know exactly what I'm doing. So when I tell you I don't want my business, I don't want your business, believe you me, I really don't want your business, because I've been in business for 8.5 years. I have a very good record with the state of Maryland and with the state of Pennsylvania. So I know exactly what I'm doing. And that's what has kept me in this business. I don't have to take every business that comes to me. All business ends good. All business ends good. Some people will come, their paperwork is not right. I'm telling them go and get a bill of sale from the dealer that sold you the vehicle. I say, ma'am, I cannot register this vehicle without the bill of sale. They be arguing with me. The reassignment has the bill of sale. I say, ma'am, you have to go get me the bill of sale from this dealer. They be here argue. When they see that I don't respond, they will leave my business, they slam the door. And sometimes I raise my voice a little bit. I say, ma'am, I cannot register this vehicle. I need a dealer bill of sale to do this. You need to go get the bill of sale. Say, other tag and title, they have registered for me before without the bill of sale. I say, I am a different tag and title. You must have the bill of sale in order for me to, a dealer bill of sale before I can register this vehicle for you. Some of them, they walked away, slammed my door, put a bad review. Very rude, very nasty, this, yeah. I had another customer of recent. I've been working a job at night. I work and I will run my business 8 to 5:30. And then 6:30, I leave here 6, I get to my job at 6:30. And I work from 6:30 to 5 a.m. When I come in, I sleep. I've been sleeping and answering calls. So this lady kept calling. I couldn't sleep. I said, oh my God. People are not considered. They don't know what we go through. I was trying to make a living for myself, to help the business. This lady kept calling. Within 1 minute, she called me like 20 times. But I'm like, to the point I had to turn off my phone. I said, okay, let me turn this phone on. Maybe it might be an emergency. So I answered the call. I said, ma'am, is there any problem? She said, no. Oh, I want to know how much it costs for a 30-day. Jesus Christ. I didn't even know when the call dropped. Maybe I hung up, I just went to sleep. She got angry and left a message and left a bad review on me. I mean, in this case, I'm not the only title in the state of Maryland. If you called me 20 times and I did not answer, call someone else and get a quote and go there. When I wake up, whatever I have, whatever business I have, when I wake up, I take it. I don't have to take every business. I have to stay alive to take the business. So if my business starts at 12 noon, so be it. You called me 7 a.m., you called me 8 a.m., I did not answer you. Wait for me to call you. You don't know what is happening. You don't know whether I'm alive or whether I'm sleeping. Oh my God. People are not considerate at all. Please, when you call somebody, they don't answer. Google tag and title agents near me. You gotta see like 1 million or millions of tag and title agents. Call them and keep calling on to get somebody that will answer you. Do not leave me a review, a bad review, because I did not answer you. I had another one that called me. This guy called me. He was coming. Okay, it was on a Sunday. He was coming, so I will see you like in the next 30 minutes. I kept waiting. This guy did not show up. So I shut my business and I left. So as I was going, he kept calling. And then I answered. That was after like maybe 15 minutes or maybe an hour later, he called me. I said, sir, I'm already on my way home. I'm closed. He said, but your hours says open. I said, yes, you told me you were coming in the next 30 minutes. I've been waiting for you. I left here 40 minutes ago. I waited for you, you did not come, so I'm gone. This guy got mad. He said, you're not coming back. I said, sir, I'm already at home. I cannot come to you. I'm closed for the day. This guy went to my page. Instead of calling tag and title people near me or Googling tag and title near me and find another business that was open, this guy left me a bad review. So this is not good. I also had another notarization. One guy came. Yes, his paperwork was bogus. You know, bogus, you see something, your spirit is feeling strange. Yeah, 50,000 here, 1 million here, 30,000. I said, excuse me, what kind of paperwork is this? You want me to put my seal on this? I said, sir, I'm not going to do this. I feel uncomfortable to go through with this registration. These are amounts. I don't know where you're getting all these figures from. So I'm so sorry, I cannot go through with this registration. I declined the registration, the notarization. And this guy went to my page and blasted me. So this is what we go through in this business. So Customers, please, I'm begging you guys to be very, very reasonable. I had one customer that came, especially the one that came with a bill of sale with no price on it. That same customer. This lady came to me and I refused to notarize it. Do you know what this lady did? This lady took pictures of my office. At that time, I was living in my office. I'm so sorry to say this, but I was going through things. I sold my property and I was squatting inside my office to save enough money to buy this commercial property that I'm in. She didn't know what I was going through. So she saw a bucket in my office. She saw things, just few things, you know, just buckets there. And then I had my clothes like on top of the refrigerator, you know, neatly packed in a basket. She took pictures of everything and posted it online. Then look at this business, she's so tattered. Everything was properly arranged. There's no way you come into my business and it's disorganized. This lady took pictures of my business because I refused to notarize a bill of sale with no price. She took pictures of my business. She said, look at this tattered business. The owner was so rude, very unprofessional, this and that. Look at the office, unkept, this and that. Posted everything on my Google page. That is how psycho some customers are. I'm really sorry to say this. When you have any kind of issues, deal with it before you go to a place of business, or you disconnect, put your issues aside before you try to put down anybody. In this business, you should be struggling to help a business grow, not to pull it down. Remember, there's something they call karma. Whatever you do to somebody is gonna definitely come back to you when you have your own business. You meet somebody, you want to say anything evil to make people not to patronize that person. That's very, very evil. So remember, what you do to me will definitely come back to you. The day you're gonna have your business, you're gonna have a customer that will act exactly the same way you acted when you came to my business, and that person will go any length to bring your business down, just the same way you did mine. So please, when somebody tells you they can't do something, live peacefully. It's not your talking, your argument, your conviction will make me change my mind. My no is no, and my yes is no. If I say yes to your business, I will take care of that business and you will not have issues with it. But if I tell you no, I cannot process your registration, or I cannot notarize your paperwork, please respect my decision and take that business somewhere else, or bring me what I'm asking for. That's the only way I can go through with it. Don't think I have an accent, I don't know what I'm doing, that you're sitting down here arguing with me will convince me to change my mind. No, it will never change my mind. Every notary seal I collect here in the state of Maryland, I can give account of it. I can give account of the notary seal I put on people's documents. If I say no to yours, please respect my no and take your paperwork and bring me what I need. So please, every signature I have, I witnessed it with my 2 eyes. I had one customer that kept pushing. I said, okay, let me try this guy. So this guy came to me, so I want to notarize it. I said, is this your document? Say yes. It was already signed. It was pushing. I said, sir, I cannot notarize this. You have to go bring me another paper. And then when you get here, when I authorize you, you sign it. This guy said, please, ma'am. I said, you know what, let me try something here. I flipped the paperwork upside down. I said, yeah, can you resign here? He didn't know I was going to do that. This guy signed. It was nothing new, nothing close to the signature. This document was signed by someone else, and he brought his ID for me to, Jesus. I said, sir, I flipped the paper the other way. I said, sir, you see, this signature has nothing to do with this paperwork you bring to me. Somebody has signed this document and your signature does not match this document. You're forcing me, you're pushing me to sign. You see why I have to see you sign? He said yes. The guy was so ashamed, he took the paperwork and left. I believe it was someone else's signature and someone's paperwork, and he was using his ID. He was trying to use his ID to get it notarized, to have me put my seal on it. So this is the reason why we do not witness a signed document. You sign in my presence. So when there's an issue and they bring it to me, I will go any length to prove it. Yes, I was the one that signed this document. Is there any problem? I had another one. Someone called me to verify a signature. I was driving, this person called me. Oh, Miss Liva, I want to know if this person came to your place of business. You did a notary, you notarized a document for this person. How many people came to you? I don't know if they were trying to see if I kept the book or whatever, you know. So I said, okay, I'm kind of driving right now. Let me call you when I get to my office and you tell me the date and time and the name of this person that you know, that you're asking about. So I came back to my office. Got back to my office, brought my paperwork, and I called my notary book, and I called the lady. I said, yes, can you tell me the person that came to me? She mentioned somebody's name that I saw on my book. I said, yes, this person came to me. He said, but another person came. I said, no, I only witnessed just one person's signature. I don't know if they did that to see if I kept the book or someone went behind my back to sign something after I must have already put the seal. People do all kinds of things. That's why when you come here, there's a co-signatory of the paperwork you're presenting. You must put not applicable to me. If there's only one signature, there's no co-person of that paperwork you're presenting to me. Make sure you put NA for me on the other side where it says co-registered owner, like insurance company will say, you know, go notarize the power of attorney, and they'll be asking for a co-owner. So when you come here, I make sure I look through my paperwork. If I have two people, I tell you, bring me the other person. If you don't have the other person, I'm so sorry, I cannot notarize this. But if you have the other party, you bring both people here. If you say, oh, the other person is not required, okay, please put NA where that person's name is printed so that I will know that this person is not required. That is how I close up my paperwork so that I know how to cover myself. So please, I beg you in the name of God, these customers, I love you. My customers, I love you, and you know how I am with you. You see how friendly I am with you. When you come here, we chat, we do all kinds of things. I don't like it when I ask for something and you guys will get mad because you don't have your way with me. You go all the way to leave a bad review on my page. That's not right. If I tell you bring me something, please go and bring that thing and come back, and I will quietly notarize that paperwork. You cannot push me to go against the law, to do what is not right. So please, when I ask for something, get me what I want. Don't sit here and be arguing, because your arguing with me will not change anything. When I tell you no, my no is no. If you like sit here for 20 hours begging me, I will not, believe you me, I will not listen to you. So please, that's what gets me, like, I kind of raise my voice. I'm telling you, I cannot notarize it. You have talked and thought, gave me several scenarios for me to notarize it. You know, told me to look at your ID, and I'm telling you, I cannot notarize it. Go and bring me a clean sheet of paper, and I put the word period, and you still here arguing. That agitates me, and sometimes I raise my voice. It's when I raise my voice that people start saying I'm rude and this. I say, ma'am, I cannot notarize this paper. I've said this severally. Please leave my business. That is my offense, and I get a bad review for it. So please be very considerate. If you call me and I don't answer, there's a reason for it. Wait for me to respond. I will definitely call you back. At my convenience, I'll call you. But if you feel like it's an emergency, you're free to call another tag and Tara. I'll have them help you. Whenever it's convenient for me, call me. Ask me when it will be convenient. I'll tell you my hours, and then you come to me. A lot of people like to deal with me. So if you like to deal with me, you have to be patient with me. Sometimes I work 2 jobs. I work 7 days a week with this business, and I also work full-time somewhere else, 40 hours. It's a lot on me. So please, I beg you in the name of God, please be patient and put other people in your shoes. Be considerate. If it's an emergency, call another tag and time. Don't leave me a bad review because I refuse to answer your call or calls. Don't leave me a bad review because I closed early. Or don't leave me a bad review because I put a sign, I stepped out, said I'll be back. You call me, I tell you I'm going to be back in 2 hours, and you are mad because I did not come back immediately. Please, I have things to do. I have nobody working for me. I'm the only one doing this business. So please contact someone else. Maybe next time when it's convenient, you call me and I answer you. You come to me and I do your business. But if I don't answer, don't leave me a bad review. Call another agent. and go there for that day. Or if you have the time, wait for me to return your call, or call me the next day, and I will answer all your questions. So please be very considerate in this. Remember, what you do to others will come back to haunt you. You give me a bad review, definitely same thing will happen to you. When you have your business, the same way you came here and tried to pull me down, you get a customer that will be so angry, infuriated, and the person will go any length to do exactly what you did to me. So be mindful of what you do to people, because karma is real. Definitely will come back to you. So this is the end of this this video. I don't know, my customers, I pray for you guys. You don't know what I do for you on your I do on your behalf. I pray for you. I tell God to help you, give you money, you know, bless you and all that. So stop doing me bad, because when you do things like this, it brings the bad side of me. Normally, I'm a very friendly person. Be nice to me so that you bring out the best in me. I go any length for you. You know you have a problem, I always take this problem on my head until I get it resolved. So when I don't answer you, there's a reason for it. Give me time to respond back. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.